Vede Sangavadakramapanishade Gayanti Yamsa Yanavastita Tadgatena Manasa Vashyanti Yam Yogina Syantam Navidusra Suragana Devaya Tasmai. Okay, let's read verse number 19 onwards, please. Prakrutim Purusham Chaiva Vidhyanadi Ubhavapi Vikaranscha Gunanschaiva Vidhi Prakriti Sambhavan Karya Karana Kartrutve Hetu Prakriti Ruchyate Purusha Sukha Dukkhanam Bhoktrutve Hetu Ruchyate Karya Karana Kartrutve Hetu Prakriti Ruchyate Purusha Sukha Dukkhanam Bhoktrutve Hetu Ruchyate. Deliberately this morning I wanted the class to be started at 10 o'clock because I wanted you to have a long, quiet morning so that you can remember all that you have studied so far. We had a few days gap. Hope you have done it. Obviously, some incident has come up because of that uncle of that boy. Some of you must be busy with that type of thing. That's what life is all about. But even while dealing with situations, facing, encountering every possible unexpected turn of event, you have to be always aware of yourself. And that reminder is essential. Ask yourself the question, apart from the class, when you are here sitting down, listening for 1 hour, 2 hours, by yourself, how long are you capable of remembering not only yourself, the microcosmic dimension, but also the totality, the Ishvara, the macrocosmic dimension. It is absolutely easy to get yourself lost in the microcosm, the individual, the tiny little life of a person. It is just like how many people remember the vastness of the whole sandy beaches or the vast sandy desert when we are putting up a sand castle. A child playing with a sand castle is totally oblivious to the existence, the vast sandy desert or a long shoreline. Swimming in little depth of water, we forget the vast ocean or the huge river system that crisscrosses the whole country. Sitting down in a garden, you can lose sight of the forests that is spread around the earth. Same way also, lost in your own little life, you can lose sight of the entire humanity. Lost in your little sorrow, your disappointment, or your love, your excitement, can completely lose sight of the whole human macrocosmic existence. That is why ask yourself the question, as you are living your life through, with your physical body, with your hunger, your thirst, your perceptions, do you remember the vastness, the totality? Ishvara, as we saw in the 7th chapter, very beautifully in 2 verses, the whole thing was revealed. Bhumirapo nalo vayu kham mano buddhirevacha ahankara ityam bhinna prakrutirastada apareyam itastu anyam viddhime prakrutim param jiva bhutam mahavaho yaidam dharyate jagat. These 2 verses, you keep it like a mantra in your life, continuously dwelling upon these type of ideas. Bhagavan already, now we are going to Purusha Prakriti. So let it not be so fresh again. Prakriti, Purusha, what is Prakriti? You have forgotten. On 13th chapter, as I told you in the beginning itself, at this stage of Bhagavad Gita, you don't need revelation. You need revelry. There is nothing more to reveal because every word has already been explained. This is more for revelry, not for revealing. That is why in a public discourses, when the Bhagavad Gita programs, 12th chapter, 13th chapter, 15th chapter you take, 4th chapter, 7th chapter, any chapter you take, it just means very little. I mean, this is all good for the people, professional listeners sitting down, listening, professional speakers talking something, each one wasting his time. Okay, something somewhere somebody gets it. But never we shall get the full picture. When you go from the A, B, C, D, and then you go into literature, or straight away going literature is no good. So, when you understand everything, from the first chapter itself, before that other texts you have seen about yourself, then the revelation is already over. These are for revelry, continuous revelry within yourself. When you say the word Prakriti, immediately you remember Para Prakriti, Apara Prakriti. And what is this Apara Prakriti? Pancha Mahabhutani, Ahankara Mano Buddhi, Bhinna Prakriti Rastada. Bhumi, Apaha, Analaha, Vayu, Kham. Space, air, fire, water, earth, 5 elements. Then Mano, Buddhi, Ahankar. The total mind, total intelligence, total individuality, Ishvara, Aham. Bhinna Prakriti Rashtadha. These are the 8 different Prakriti. Yam Apara. This is Apara Prakriti. With this, when you think of this Bhumi, earth, the earth element in the whole macrocosmic universe, and which includes your body too. Don't stand there, standing apart and trying to understand the elements. But the moment you think of the ocean of elements, you are included. Do you understand that? That is revelry. You cannot say totality and stand apart. You can't say Ishvara and stand apart. Are you getting that point, please? How much of your life is governed, regulated, touched by this dimension? In the morning class, you listen about God. 9 o'clock, you are fighting for a bread. Must be very, very macrocosmic vision. Shouting because somebody took my bed sheet. Or somebody did that, or they looked at it. All nonsense people do that. A tiny little something you cannot handle. That time the teaching becomes another perception. Listening without participating. Are you getting that? Ordinarily, all the time in our life we are doing it. You listen to these birds, animals, you perceive, see the stars, planets, landscape. Always you versus the creation. There is no participation. So you listen to Bhagavad Gita, Upanishad, different types of text. But you don't see yourself as the part of the totality. Can you say ocean and then say, and the drop? Ocean means drop is included. Ishvara means everything is included. Samasti. You are seeing this completely. And are observing this, the moment that word is told, Ishvara, the word, everything is already included. Everything is already included. Nothing stands apart. That becomes revelry. Because the same words will be used. Purusha, Prakriti. What is there to explain? All you have already heard. Vinna Prakriti Rashtadha. The five elements, Mano, Buddhi, Ahankara, totality. Yam Apara. This is Apara Prakriti. Itastu Anyam Vidhime Prakritim Param. Other than these 8, what? The Bhumi, earth, water, apaha, anala, fire, vayu, air, come, space, total mind, total intelligence, ahankar, which includes everything, including your body, mind, everything. Whatever is left out, itastwanyam me para prakriti. Here Arjuna understand my para prakriti. Transcendental nature, awareness, consciousness. Oh Lord, where does it exist? Jiva bhutam mahavaho. So sweet. That which is beyond all these elements and elementals. Jiva bhutam, in and through everything also, at once transcendental, at once transcendent and inherent. At once in and through everything, yet in it nothing exists. Like the water. The in and through water exists, in and through the wave and the ocean. Inherent. Yet in the water, no wave, no ocean. Transcendent. Jiva bhutam. That is in every being. Yaya idam jagat dharyate. By which the whole universe is sustained. That para prakriti, if you want to name it, purusha, apara prakriti, prakriti. Are you getting that? It's just words. Names are given. Are you getting that? Names are given, words are given, so that you grasp it very clearly. Para prakriti, apara prakriti. And you say para prakriti, that is here it is, purusham prakritim jaiva. What is that? Vidhi ubhavu anadi api. Both are beginningless. Purusha, Prakriti. Purusha, para Prakriti. Absolute. Another name is Purusha. Do you understand that concept? That just another name, Purusha. Purusha does not mean, as I told you last time, Purusha does not mean man, male principle. No. Purusha means Purnatvat Purusha, that is full and complete. And Prakriti is all the manifestations, beginning from Avyakta to the beginning of unmanifest ignorance to manifest universe. They are all Prakriti, female principle. So male, female principle, Purusha, Prakriti. But this Prakriti is female. Since human body, all names and forms are in that part, everything is female. That is why even a man also is a woman in that sense of the term, Prakriti. Are you getting that? Until you really appreciate these very fundamental beauty of this universe, you cannot get out of that considerations of man-woman, male superiority, male inferiority, female inferiority, caste, creed, sex, race, division is so stupid. Division shall be there, understand? Division shall be there. Without division, how are you going to function? Imagine all the 5 fingers are same. What type of hand it will be? Imagine your hands and legs and stomach and every part of your body is just one thing. What type of body it will be? How nice it is, so beautiful. Diversity is the name of the game. So sweet. Do you understand? Do you understand the beauty of it? But you must know how to get out of it. You must know how to live with it. Then only beauty, or else problem. Like few rats. Other day I was reading a storybook, very sweet. It's written in Oriya, I shall give it to the boys. But you must, I wish it can be translated in, it's so nice. You just listen to one of these stories, so many are there. One very learned man has written it, very interesting. He has talked about this, how the people suffer in life. Okay? Said there was a house, very rich man's house. And so many things are there. There are food stuff, there is grains, food grains, everything is there. So the rats were having a dancing time, roaring time. They were or squeaking time, whichever way. The rats were going round, and having a good time. And they started eating not only grains, they started cutting their beds, their linen, their pillows, everything started cutting. Now they don't want them to be there, but they want to kill them. When they want to kill them, some of them are very credulous, religiously credulous people, believers, and say, oh my God, Ganesha will get angry because the rats are his vehicles, and if you touch his vehicle, the owner will definitely kill you. So, don't do anything. What should he do then? It's all right. Let us bring some traps, trap them and put it away. Then they brought some 20, 30 traps, they put it up. And inside the trap, they put nice little food, and there was, of course, the hole there, the way inside. You can go in, but you can't come out. There are traps are like that, like fish trap. They can only go inside, cannot come outside. Like, what is that one? Snake. Snake mouth is like a trap, where the fangs are like this. They open towards, the fangs are towards the mouth. So the prey can go only sleep in, but cannot come out. Easy getting stuck. Like that is what principle they use for the security gates nowadays. When you are, the spikes will be like this. The car goes over it and goes back. Coming back, the tire will go. It's a very security principle. They have made it. So, The rats can. So the holes are made, the rats will go in, but the rats cannot come out. They have given good food. So what happened? Please see. What happened? One rat goes in. And then, once he goes in, of course he starts nibbling at the big trap, He goes in nibbling the food. Then he wants to get out, but he cannot go out. They are running around. These rats who are outside, they are interpreting, aha, now this fellow is having a wonderful, enjoying the food, now he is dancing with joy, going here, going there, going here, going there, dancing with joy. And the fellow is so stupid, doesn't even come out to tell us. Another fellow says, I will also go. So he also went in. He started eating, then they started fighting, after around they started, they are so happy, embracing each other, playing with each other, they are fighting with each other. They don't understand from outside. Another rat goes. The whole thing is packed up. This is how we live in the world. Everybody is in the trap. When the fellow is suffering, we think he is enjoying. He is going to the pub, he is going to the movie, he is going to the drug addiction, he is going to fighting, has a food, sex, sound, sight, taste, touch. Then what happens? Fighting, killing each other. And what the world says? Oh, look at that loving couple. Look at that beautiful house. Look at that wonderful car. What are they doing? Killing each other there. Nobody knows about it. So outsiders, the person who is outside, he thinks they are having a good time. Then he also gets into the trap. Same thing begins for him. So everybody gets trapped. Nobody gets out of it. Because the person doesn't know how to get out of it. Why? Because this is known as a pashu. Pashu means animal. Pashyati. Only sees but never learns from experiences. One who is married wants to be divorced. One who is unmarried wants to be married. See, one wants to get out of the trap, other wants to get into the trap. Who is better? The diabetic wants to get out of sugar. The other fellow wants to get into the diabetic club. One fellow wants to get out of food. I was starving. Other fellow wants to eat more. Are you getting that whole world continuously suffering like this? It's like a trap. Where you want to get out, other person wants to get in. That is why people who are cheating the world, they have got the house full all the time. Because some people get cheated and walk out, some people going into to get cheated. So come on, get hugged, come on, get breathing, come on, don't do this. It's a religious supermarket, every type of supermarket. Just think of it. But if you know how to enjoy it, if you know how you can get out of it, you can get in. The rat knows how to get in, but doesn't know how to get out. Most people are like that. Abhimanyu. In that Mahabharata story, Abhimanyu knows how to get in. That vyuha, that he crosses that, battle formation. He knows how to get across, get into that battle formation, but he doesn't know how to get out of it and is killed. So many people easily get in. Getting out is the headache. But if you know Purusha, Prakriti, and the nature of the physical body, the universe, 5 elements, Mano, Buddhi, Ahankar, everything, then about yourself, who you are, which are at once in and through everything, yet in it there is nothing. So you can be without everything and you can be with everything. Choice is yours. Free man. Absolutely free. Do you remember this dimension? That is what is important. Not when you sit down in the class only. Class, I remind you. That is why teaching. But when you go out by yourself, You must remember it all the time. Then only life becomes beautiful. When you come back to the class, you should not think that you are getting ready to get into a new dimension. No. Always there. For some time, formal teaching was taking place. For 1 day, 2 days, 5 days, there was no teaching. But I am with myself. I did not listen to the description, but I am the described. Are you getting that? I did not, are you getting that point? When you are listening to the description. But you are the described, you are the subject. Subject, you are the subject. The subject. Never subject to objectification. These are all descriptions. Descriptions you may get a chance to listen, may not get a chance to listen. Descriptions you may get a chance to read, may not get a chance to read. But being with yourself, there is no chance. It is not left to chances. It is left to yourself. Being with yourself is not left to chances. Did you see the rain? When? There was no rain, chances. Did you listen to thunder? I was sleeping. Those are left to chances. Did you see the cobra? Where? Left to chances. Did you see yourself? You can't say when or where. Always there with yourself. It is not left to chances. Ishvara comes under that. So, remember this. As you are living through this life, continuously living through this life, are you being with yourself? Do you remember Ishvara, totality? God is not in a name or a form. It is the name for all forms. So that one, now he talks about a little more. Prakrutim cha, Purusham cha. Both are Ubhau, Anadi. Both are beginningless. Whereas the Purusha is, as we saw there, Para Prakriti, Apara Prakriti. Do you remember that? Para Prakriti, Apara Prakriti. So Apara Prakriti, here you can name as the Prakriti. Para Prakriti as the Purusha. You understand? So, see that Purusha name also is Para Prakriti. What to say? You understand that very clearly, very well connected. Vikaransya gunansya vidhi prakriti sambhavan. Vikaransya gunansya vikara, all types of modifications. What are the modifications? Body goes through 6 modifications. What are they? Asti, jayate, vardhate, vrinate, apakshiyate. Very good. If you remember this, you understand, you can solve your problems like that. Just like, this is known as vikara, okay? This is known as the vikara. Vikara means what? Changes. Changes, Nana. What is the changes? It is born, it is in a potential condition in father and mother. Like body, take the example body, then I'll connect it up. Father and mother in a potential condition. Then born, conceived, born, jayate. First born in the womb, next born in the outside, jayate. Then vardhate, grows. Then viparinamate. Viparinama means metamorphosis takes place. Then apakshya starts decaying. Then vinashyati, right? Nothing in this universe escapes this principle. Nothing in this universe escapes this principle. Just like physical body in a potential state, born, growing, metamorphose, changing, decaying, dying, everything in this universe. You purchase a car, born in your garage, come to your garage, vardhate, grows, viparinamate, changes, apakshiyate, decays, dies. Anything you do one thing, your house you build, asti, in a potential state in that place. Jayate, born, growing, metamorphose, changing, decaying, dying. You bring a human relationship, potential. Human relationship is potential. Your relationship with the 5 billion people, potential. Whom you meet, whom you do not meet, it's a different thing. But if you meet, the relationship is potential. Why? Two people can always relate, or a man and a dog. Start with that. Your relationship with a house, born, growing, decaying, finished. House is given up. Your dog, born, first day you brought it, growing, decaying, and gone. Dog is dead, or you are dead. House is gone, or you are gone. You sell the house, or this house is auctioned, you are thrown out. Your physical body, you are born into this childhood, youth, growth, metamorphosis, decays. Relationship also like that, born. You start a relationship. Asti. It is a potential in everybody, jayate. Then vardhate, grows. Then viparinamate, starts aging. Then vinashyati, finished. That is why, how many relationships you have in life? The father, mother, brother, sister, then friends. You see, as a human, as a child, you begin relate to a mommy. Where is your mother? You are here, your mother is at home. At one time, you never left your mother's room, you are inside. Now came out, that ended the physical intimacy with the mother. You are out. Then mother carried you 2-3 years. Then at 4-5, you start walking out of the mother's shadow. 15th, 20th, mother is your enemy number one. Why? Tells you not to go anywhere. 25th, you found your brother, you found your wife or husband, mother is forgotten. Father is forgotten. Another relationship started. You become friendly with your friends, your brother is not brotherly. Your sister is not that intimate as your friends are. Your brother is not that intimate as your friends are. Relationship, dying. Vinashyati. The whole universe lives with that principle. So, is there any incident which you cannot resolve with this principle? There is no such thing. Everything can resolve with this principle. Why? Inevitable principle of the existing universe, that everything shall come under the spell of these sixfold modifications. As long as the potential state, your problem has not started. I have not started relating to the car. The car is in the garage, I am here. Is the car my problem? Are you getting that? The cow is in the somebody's house, I am here. Is there any problem? The dog is in the kennel, in a professional's kennel. Is that my problem? No, I must start. Where do you start? Bring the dog. Headache. Begins. Wait. The moment you get the dog, then what happens? Start playing with the dog. Now, you think the dog cannot live without you. No, dog cannot live without you, or you cannot live without the dog. Get into that. Relationship began. Then, headache begins. You can't go without it. The fellow is not eating, fellow is not starving, fellow is running around you, running after you. Keep it in the car. He should not get in the car, should not get in the bedroom. Put him in the kennel. Why? When he was baby, 4-year-old, lick my feet, lick my lips, lick my, what is that? Wherever the dog licks, how do you feel it? Sweet. Yeah, right. Now the same sweet, what happened to that dog now? Put him in a kennel. Why? When I want, not want. Then dog dies. 2 minutes. Then new dog. My house should not be empty, no? New pet. How many pets? 12-year pet's life. If you are 80-year-old and you are really a pet lover, how many pets you get? 5, 6 pets. Human beings also try to put a pet. Human relationship also another pet. My baby, my pet. No, Yesterday, I was reading magazine in Madras. Now they are putting, now the latest trend is, there are relationships to thrive, husband and wife. The third person also should be there, with whom you have a relationship, which gives a support to your relationship. Because your husband is good, but doesn't give you emotional support. He doesn't tell you you are beautiful, you are stupid, or you are wonderful. The terms of endearment. So you listen it from somebody. So that person is needed. Your wife is very good, but intellectually stupid. So you have get the stimulation from your office wife. Wife, only they are maintaining it as that. Say it is platonic. So what happens? So now it is slowly the society is giving a sanction to that. That you can, if by chance somebody is there, your friendship, there is a friendship, intimacy, there is no problem. Imagine what will happen. Where do you stop? And even that also will go. Even the fellow who is giving you emotional support, he will be tired of giving you emotional support, start giving another person emotional support. Or you are tired of getting that support, you also don't want it again. Changes, changes, changes. Prakriti, this is Prakriti. Vikaransya gunansya. The moment you see it, you are no more affected by the changes. Rather, change is the changeless nature, law of the universe. Changing nature of the universe is the changeless law. If it doesn't change, something wrong. If it changes, expected. If it doesn't change, lucky. If it changes, expected. Everything you can accept, including your thought. Your thought also, asti, is, potential. Where is potential? In the object outside, sense organ yours here. The moment sense organ come in touch with sense object, jayate, born. The potential is there. Are you getting that? Your eyes are there, objects are there. They are yet to meet. Do you understand? Do you catch that fundamental, the primary position? Objects are there. Your eyes are there. But they have not met. That is why you are not thinking about that object. Your ears are there, sounds are there in the universe. But you have not heard that sound. You don't think about it. So many food stuff. Your tongue is there, but they have not met. You don't think of that food. So many objects to be touched. Soft, hard, cold, warm. So many different types of touches are available in the world, but you are yet to experience it. You don't think about it. Same thing about the smell, same thing about sight. So potential. You understand? To grow up means, to be an experienced person means coming in touch with the sense object outside. Then how do you get that initiation into that sense object? That also matters. Suppose your first experience with a smell is, when you smell that rose, your nose is like this. What do you say? Allergic. Never again. Your first experience is bad. You taste that chili, Indian exotic fruit. Fire brigade. Take it away. Take the devil. Why? What happened to you? Another person is exposed to the same chili in a very nice flavor. It's so exotic. It adds flavor to that. So you love chili. Some fellow, I don't mind. sight, you see the sight, you saw the sight, one head is crushed by the 16-wheeler truck. How do you like it? It's a nightmare, traumatized for the rest of your life. Another one is, oh, beautiful sunrise. Touch, any type of touch, or a human touch. You are initiated to a physical relationship, traumatized relationship. Traumatized. How do you feel? No, I don't want anybody to touch me. Why? Traumatized inside. You cannot relate. Just like when you see the chili, you run. You see the rose, the fragrance which gives you allergy, you run. In a human relationship, you got into allergic relationship. That's what your first initiation, first introduction. You will hate human beings for the rest of your life. Not many people know how to get out of it. That is why one aspect of your life, it can be a sound or a touch or a taste or a smell or a sight, you don't like it anymore. Traumatized inside. This is psychologically almost deranged, psychologically traumatized. Therefore the person doesn't know how to. That is where you become preoccupied. Somebody cheats you, you don't believe anybody anymore. Somebody hurts you, you hurt everybody, hate everybody. That's why relationship, happy childhood. Your mother is beautiful, father is wonderful, everything is fine. No. How do you enjoy? Everything is fine. But your whole life is pain, deception, misery. Few things are there, traumatized you. How do you say? You don't believe anybody. Understand? But please know, it all begins. Even a trauma comes to an end. Even any type of conflict will come to an end. Don't think it is never ending. That is where you are destroyed. None of these things are never ending. It shall come to an end. Why? Viparinama, vikarans. It will end if you want it to end. If you are going to hold on to it, of course it will continue. If you are afraid of it, it will continue. If you like it, it will continue. If you are and allow the things to be, they will disappear. Until you hold on, nothing will linger in your life. Try that, please. Please try. Are you getting that point? Until you hold on, nothing will linger. Just keep yourself away from everything and see which object reaches you. Just you do that. Huh? You go to a cave. Go into the cave of your room. Let us see how the food reaches your house. Huh? People reach your home. You say no. You just write down. Put a signboard outside. What? Don't disturb. Okay? Put up everything and see how many people go and knock your house. You switch off your phone. How many calls you'll receive? If you switch off your mind, how many calls you receive? Understand, switching of the mind is, if you are switching off the mind and sleeping, waking will be a pain. You are switching off mind and are awake, enlightened. Are you getting that point, please? Or the best thing is, keeping the line open. Now the cell phone, I had given you this example. Cell phone is the best example of mind. Because, tring, tring, it rings. Ring, ring, then you see the number. Not necessary to take it. Ring, ring, not necessary to take it. Ring, ring, okay. Hello. Are you not doing it? All the time in life, only telephone. Same thing. Food, buffet, 100 dishes. No. This one? Oh. That one? No. This one? Okay. Are you not doing it? Thoughts are exact like that. Call it a telephone, call it a menu, call it a buffet, call it anything you like. All your thoughts are a huge spread inside you. What is your choice? You want it? Go for it. You don't want it? Don't go for it. Oh, that fellow is pushing the thought into it. Let them push. I don't react to it. Let them push. How does it matter? But we are little stupid, like the Sardar. One fellow went to France. France, you know that man, famous French man, the Napoleon Bonaparte. So he was going with the Indian Prime Minister. So the Prime Minister went there and he was a very smart man and he said, when I listen to your national hero, Napoleon Bonaparte, I remember chicken. So everybody said, what is that? When you listen to Bonaparte, why do you remember chicken? He says, because chicken when you eat the flesh, rip the bone apart. So bone apart. So bone apart. So Bonaparte. I remember. He laughed. Sardar also had gone there. So he says, then he went to somebody's house. Then he said, when I eat chicken, I remember your great Napoleon. He forgot Bonaparte. Napoleon. Bone apart, you can understand. The Napoleon. This is stupid. He forgot bone apart. So he said Napoleon. This is known as the imitation jewelry. You don't know what is the truth, so you try to make out something. Useless. Just like the same fellow is tell, one fellow said, you know Napoleon Bonaparte? He said, yes. He gave a great statement. What is that? There is nothing called impossible in my dictionary. You know that story, the statement? No, Napoleon Bonaparte said that. There is no such word as impossible in my dictionary. Then the Sardar told him, he should have looked at the word before purchase the dictionary. Before purchasing the dictionary, you should have left it. You should have seen whether it is there or not. After purchasing, what is the complaint? In my dictionary, there is no. In my dictionary, there is no word called impossible. He should have seen the dictionary before he purchased. It's a printing mistake. What do you think of it? Anyway, useless people. Person must know how to solve the problem. Please. Everything, the relationship, understand, is a potential. Sight, taste, touch, smell. But it begins. So sit down and look at for yourself. How many such things have happened in your life? Your honeymoon with many things are over. As a child, you liked a toy, honeymoon is over. As a child, you liked a friend in the school, honeymoon is over. As a child, you liked to play a game, that honeymoon is over. Are you still playing that game? You liked the music, honeymoon is over. You liked a subject, you liked a place, you liked a cycle, you liked a dress, your childhood dress. Suppose now you are 35, you are 55, you are 75, and I give you a childhood, I knew you liked the particular dress. So our 50th birthday, I brought that one. Take it. How do you like it? Insult. Ah, you liked it? So take it. A childhood, no, you liked it, take it. Huh. Very good. How many honeymoons are over? Life forces you. to drop it. In fact, life doesn't force you. The flow of life, you are always ahead. Understand? In the flow of life, you are always ahead. Things are going, going, going. You want to hold back. Are you getting that? Do you understand that imagery? You are continuously, the life's flow takes you ahead. You look back. If you are looking ahead, where is your time for past? Are you getting that? If you are looking ahead, where is your time for past? It's just like you are doing the rapid. It's lovely. Have you ever gone through this rapid? When you go through these rapids, you understand, Ganges, you do that. In many rivers in the world, they do that now. In the rapids, when you are going, do you have the time to look at the last obstacle? We did it in Ganges once. Very sweet it was. 1, 2, 3, 4, danger level 7, 8 are there. We did it 3 or 4. I jumped with my dhoti. He gave me one thing, deliberately I fell down everywhere. Oh, of course we started swimming and come out. It was so beautiful. No, when you are going on a rapid, what happens? You have negotiated one current. And ahead another current is coming. Do you have a time to look at what is the last one? Forget terrible, not terrible, that is gone. Now this one is coming. Negotiate. Life is like that. In life's rapid, you have no chance to look back. Because gone. Dream. Whatever is coming, I am facing. That is unless you hold on, nothing lingers. Think for yourself. Why? Prakrutim cha vikarans gunaishaiva vikara. These are the modifications. It shall happen like that. Even if you want to hold on to, you cannot. Your own thoughts, you cannot hold on. What are you trying to change? You hold on to somebody's thought. Your own body, you cannot hold it all the time as it is. Where is the question of holding another body as it is? You cannot. Why? That is the vikara. Gunans shaiva, also guna. Different types of gunas that are there. All these sattva guna, rajo guna, tamo guna, all these gunas are there. Or the emotions of various kinds, Prakriti, Vidhi, Prakriti Sambhavan. Understand, they belong to Prakriti. And in this, Karya Karana Kartrutve Hetu Prakriti Ruchyate. Karya Karana Kartrutve Hetu Prakriti. What is the Prakriti? Prakriti is responsible for Karya. Karya means all these Sariram, Karanani, Tasyani, Trayodasaha. Karya, Sarira. Body, Karana, instruments. What are the instruments? 5 sense organs, 5 organs of action, Mano, Buddhi, Chittam, Ahankar. Call it 4. 14 things. These are all Karana instruments. Karya, Karana. This is also a Karana, it is a Karya, it is also Karana. It is also an instrument. Body also is an instrument. Only thing is, body is not conscious. In a sense, body by itself cannot move. Sense organs needed to move the body. Are you getting that? That is why. It's like without prana, can the body move? So, prana, sense organs of action, saptadasa kalavisha, that you saw in 17 things. 5 pranas, 5 sense organs, 5 organs of action, manobuddhi. Manobuddhi, chittam, ahankara, all this together. Call it 17, call it 19, whatever you like. The number game, don't say, oh, we know 23rd, 20. It's all same thing. You can go on adding it up. Chaturvinsati Tattvotpati Prakara Bhaksha, Chaturvinsati, 24, 5 sense organs, 5 organs of action, then 5, what is that? Elements, Panchaprana, then 5 sense organs, 5 organs of action, the 5 sense objects, 4 5s are 20, then Mano Buddhi Chitta Mahangara 24. You can make any combination you like, Saptadasa 17, whichever you want to leave, you leave, whichever you want to take, you take, choice is yours. Ultimately understand, your sense organs are the instruments. Without your eyes, you cannot see. Are you getting that statement? Are you really getting the statement? Listen carefully. Without your eyes, you cannot see. But without your eyes, will you be unconscious? So sweet. Are you getting that? Without your ears, you will be deaf. But without your ear, can you be unconscious? So without the instrument, suppose you don't have a car. If you don't have a car, are you there or not there? As simple as that. I don't understand. Put your head, I will put a stone. Don't worry. Are you getting that? If you tell somebody, you don't have a car, so does it mean he is not there? Car is not there. He is there. So you don't have an eyes. So I am there. With my eyes I cannot see. Without my eyes I cannot see. But I am conscious. That is how a blind man lives in the world. Deaf man lives in the world. Oh, you don't have a house. I am there. Your sense of loss disappears. Oh, your whole real estate, your whole granary, your whole paddy, the whole orchard is destroyed. Let it be. Why? I am there. I will make it again. You understand? Your simple, sheer sense of confidence is absolutely amazing. The job is gone. I am there. We'll pick up a job. Everything is gone. Let it go. I am there. We'll make it up. Whew. Confidence. This confidence is not confidence of money. This confidence is not confidence of youth. This confidence is not confidence of bank balance. Those type of confidences are false confidence and therefore subject to loss. Bank money gone, boo. House taken over, job is gone, out. Relationship finished, finished. Body is old and dying, no such stuff. I am supreme confidence in myself. Why? When even if everything goes, I am there. What more you need? Can you torture such a person? Can you punish such a person? Oh, I'm going to take your house. Take it. Ultimately it happens or not. One day your body will go. Can you hold your body? Can you? Can you keep your body alive? Out. With one stroke. With one stroke. Fellow was fighting. People will never understand. With one, it's so terrible. With one stroke, one moment, accident, dead. Until that, how did you live? Fighting with everybody, fighting with everything. How glorious. So when you pass, people feel what? Appa, relief. In what, forget death. Suppose a person in your house, there is one person who is throwing all tantrums. Brother, sister, child, whoever, some fellow is throwing always tantrums. When he goes away, everybody must be missing him, no? What is it? Adappa. Good, that's it. It's good. Gone. Why? Right. But suppose somebody is laughing, joking, talking, doing things, everything. When that person goes away, the house looks so empty, The fellow was there, it was so nice. Now everywhere he was around, every time he was laughing, every time he was doing all these jokes. Nobody, this whole house is empty. Why? Some people fill it up. Some people bring happiness wherever they go. Some people bring happiness whenever they go. So, wherever they go, they bring happiness. Ooh. Some people, whenever they go, appada. Are you getting that? So you choose for yourself. Understand? So, are you getting that? Please. Karana, instruments. So instruments are a great blessing. Body is a great blessing, sense organs also. So, karya, karana, kartrutve. Prakruti hetu ruchyate. Kartrutve, all these things that are Prakriti Sambhava, they are all from the Prakriti. Sukha, Dukkha, Moha, Karana Asrayatvat. Sukha, Dukkha, Moha. Even Sukha, Dukkha, meaning comfortable, comfort, discomfort, delusion, also depends on your sense organs. Without perception, can you have a first thought? Right. Without the first thought, can you have a desire, anger, hatred, jealousy, everything? That is, those are also karana, instrument. Without the first thought, the person who have never met in life, is your problem? The woman you have never met in your life, is she your problem? That is why inside your head there are only 2-3 people. Maximum 4 or 5 people will be there inside your head. And who has taken them inside? The person is outside. Who takes the thought inside? God pushed it, right? God has nothing else to do. He is only pushing things into your brain, right? You perceive the first thought. That's beautiful. Making it up. Thereafter, who creates it? I. Look at yourself. Am I supposed to build up my thoughts for happiness, or I am the happiness? Am I supposed to build up this ahankar, or I am the Ishvara, God is here? There is no difference. The one truth, awareness alone. You do not blame anything in this universe. So kartrutva also comes. Purusha sukha dukkhanam bhoktrutve heturuchyate. So Purusha sukha dukkhanam bhoktrutve hetu. Purusha, individuality. Purusha, in whose presence, consciousness, whose presence this individuality is there. Why? The source of individuality is who? Consciousness. What is the source of I thought? That's why you have to already must know it to go into these places. The source of I thought, Purusha. The sense of being, understand, sense of being comes from you. Your sense of perception begins with the object as well as the thought. Object as well as the sense organ. To say I, is it necessary to perceive? Are you getting that point? To say I, is it necessary to perceive? Perception can take place. Why do you need the sense of I? To experience, to enjoy. I like it. For that statement you need I. To perceive, is it necessary to say I? Think, just think. To hear, is it necessary to say I hear? To touch, to say, to see, to smell, to all these things, do you need to say I? But to say, I like, I dislike, I must come. Without that, you cannot move. I like it. That's your problem. What to do? I don't like it. Are you getting that point, please? Suppose chili. Take an example of a chili. The chili was there. Whether you like or dislike, chili was there. Right or wrong? Whether you like or dislike, chili was there. Achha. You tasted it. So what is the taste of chili? Poison. I hate it. Okay. So suppose you hate it, will the chili go away? Why? Because it was already there before you hated it. So because of your hatred, the chili will not go away. Because chili was already there before you hated it. Or because you like it, chili will not be more. The chili will be there. Choice is yours. But because of you, nothing exists or nothing disappears. That is why your personal like and dislike is so meaningless. If it is, understand, if it is a like and dislike, a functional like and dislike, like chili, no, I'm uncomfortable. I'm happy with myself, chili I don't need. I'm happy with myself, little chili flavor is good, take it. I'm happy with myself, this cold breeze is very nice. I'm very happy with myself, but little warmth is nice. You choose. Are you getting that? This functional like and dislike. Do you understand? Which already you have seen in Gita. Indriyani, that language. Indriyani indriyartheshu ragadveshu vyavasthito. For the sense organ, toward the sense object, there shall be ragadvesha. You cannot escape. Like and dislike, you cannot escape. But tayorna vasamagachet. Don't come under the spell of it. Now again and again should you be telling these things? Are you getting that? One statement. Keep it in your brain. You cannot escape. If it is cold, body will feel shivering. So don't say, why is it so cold? Hey, winter, what else it will be? But don't say, I am cold. Body is cold. Take care of it. Okay, cover it up. Oh, so warm. Okay, remove the clothes. Choice is yours. But tayorna vasamagachet. Do not ever come under the spell of it. The moment you come under the spell of it, you are in trouble. Any time, understand, your trouble is you are under the spell. You are under the spell of anger, spell of hatred, spell of jealousy, spell of love, infatuation, attraction, spell of jealousy, spell of every type of pride, spell of arrogance, spell of a food, spell of a person. You become totally like a robotic, you like a robot, you move, automaton. You just don't know. It's like a drug addict who gets dragged towards the drug. You are an alcoholic, you get dragged towards this bottle. Whatever you like, you get dragged towards it. Helplessly. Ask yourself a question. Your movements, are they conscious or unconscious? That's what I was telling you in the morning. Do you remember the totality? Do you remember the ocean while playing with the wave? It's so easy to lose yourself in the wave. It's so easy to lose yourself in a perception and forgetting the consciousness, the vastness. Behind every perception there is consciousness. But in every perception you lose sight of consciousness, yourself. Are you getting that? So, bhaktrutve heturuchyate purusha sukha dukkhanam bhaktrutve purusha jiva kshetragya bhokta iti. So this bhaktrutve means upalabdhrutve hetu. Bhaktrutve means what? Not the enjoyership. Bhaktrutve upalabdhrutve. In upalabdhi, in experiencing the sense object, consciousness is the root. Do you remember that word experience? Again I will tell you. Where is my flower today? Not there. Classes has not started. No, don't worry. It's all right. No, wait. No, listen. See, think. For experiencing that small flower, yeah. We have leisurely time, slowly go. But tomorrow onward, three classes, okay? Until he comes back. Ah, beautiful, I say, white flower for a change. Brahmachari flower. Every day you give sannyas, today brahmachari. Yeah, so beautiful. See? Let's see that. Very simple. When we say seeing, means what? You are experiencing the flower, right? Just play with that word, huh? Very simple. When you are seeing the flower, means what? You are experiencing the flower, right? When you are hearing the music, means what? You are experiencing the music, okay? Now, so you are seeing the flower. I'll play on that word. You are seeing the flower. You are seeing the flower. Suppose flower is gone, seeing stops. Seeing continues. Are you getting it? Seeing continues. Now flower. Now watch. Now right hand. So seeing continues. What comes in front of the eyes goes on changing. Okay. Seeing continues. Okay. Now suppose seeing is experiencing. Touching is experiencing. Tasting is experiencing. Then what happens? Seeing stops. Close your eyes. Seeing stops. But the hearing continues. So experiencing continues. Experiencing hearing. Now suppose experiencing hearing means what? You are conscious of listening to the sound. Seeing means conscious of seeing the form. Touching means conscious of touching an object or cold or hot, whatever. Tasting means conscious of taste of a food by your tongue. Smelling means conscious of enjoying the fragrance through your nose. Now, when these objects drop out, you are still seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, smelling. But objects are not there, therefore you don't say seeing an object, touching an object, that's not there. Now if you close your eyes, seeing stops, but experiencing doesn't stop. You are experiencing sight through your eyes. Flower is gone. You are experiencing the sight. Close your eyes. You are experiencing the lack of sight. Experiencing it. Are you getting that? Experiencing the object, the sight. Now the object is gone, experiencing the sight. Now close your eyes, experiencing the absence of sight. But experiencing continuous. So whether it is sight, taste, or smell, taste, doesn't matter. Acha. When do you get grabbed and destroyed? It tells you your biography of suffering. Come, next verse. Read. How you get into pain. Now look at your biography, you will know what a lovely rascal you are. Read. Purusha prakrutistho hi bhunkte prakrutijan gunan karanam gunasangosya sadasadyo nijanmasu purusha prakrutistho hi bhunkte prakrutijan gunan karanam gunasangosya sadasadyo nijanmasu upadrashtanumanta che bharta bhokta maheshwarah paramatmeti chapyuktah dehesmin purusha parah upadrashtanumanta cha bharta bhokta maheshwarah paramatmeti chapyuktah dehesmin purusha parah. So now we shall see how you get into trouble. Do you see these boys, these little things, black ants are hanging around here? Do you see that? Black ants, can you see? You see? Now they are the ones we hanging around. This flower is there. Did the flower invite them or they came in? Did the flower invite the black ant or the black ants get into it? The black ants got into. Flower never invited. Which sense object invites you? Come and enjoy me. Does the mango tree send you a telegram? Orange send an SMS. Apple an email. Come on, we are having a party, join us and drink us. No object sends you an email except human beings. And which human beings? Unhappy person promises you happiness. How much seriously you can take it? The person says, listen carefully, the person says, I'll make you happy. Why? Are you happy? No, but I'll make... It's like a poor man inviting you for riches. Come on, take some millions. Do you have? I don't have. You take. Take what? Are you getting that? That is where this love stuff becomes a waste. I love you. You love you. Whom do you love? Yourself or the other person? Think. Yourself or the other person? Who is lovable? You or the other person? I love you, yes, so that I can be happy. So you are loving somebody for other person's happiness or your happiness? When you love somebody for your happiness, if you don't get it, you hate. Whom? Already hated yourself, the other hate person also. So hatred list goes up. But when you are in love with yourself, I'm happy with myself, then sharing happiness is easy. But what happens? Understand. Just like these ants going into the flower, and how long shall they stay there? As long as the honey is there. When the honey dries up, they go to the next flower. Human beings do the same thing. Why do you go from job to job? Why do you go from house to house? Why do you travel from country to country? Why do you travel from... Most people, 99% will travel from place to place, food to food, sight to sight, touch to touch, taste to taste, smell to smell. Why? Happiness, looking in search of happiness. That gets transformed to traveling from person to person, looking for happiness. Disappointment, disappointment, disappointment. Because you do not find your happiness in yourself. When you are happy with yourself, you stop going. If you go, it is more out of fulfillment. Then, even if the object disappears, makes no difference to you. You are absolutely comfortable with yourself. Understand? So as even this flower is not invited, you get yourself invited to an object. Think. Your friends introduce you to an object. Your friends introduce you to a person. Your friends introduce you to a sweet. Your friends introduce you to a liquor or drugs or sex or pleasure. Anything. Somebody introduces to you. Will you see that, please? Then you take over from that point. Are you getting that? You take over. First introduction comes from God knows how. Your first introduction to anything is not by your choice. As children, what choices you have? Are you getting that point, please? As children, what choices we have? Can I choose? As a child, can I choose my perception? As a child, can I choose my parents? Can I choose my friends? Nothing. Nothing I can choose. And by the time I get the capacity to choose, I have been given the material from what to choose. Can you believe it? How pathetic the life is. By the time I have the capacity to, I develop that capacity to choose, I have to choose only from these materials given to me. This sound, this touch, this taste, this smell, this sight, that is why culture, country, social obligations, marry within your own community, marry within your own type. So many different types. This type of job is good, this type of house is good, this type of thing is good, all within that. You make a combination, you try to choose. Are you choosing now or your past is choosing? To learn to choose, you must know yourself. When you are aware of yourself, then now your barrier is broken, completely broken once for all. That is why it makes no difference with what experiences you grew up in life. No more traumatized, disturbed, affected in life. Why? It's a part of the growth. It is part of the growth. While you are practicing rope climbing, mountain climbing, you may wound yourself. So therefore, do you stop climbing? While learning swimming, you might have drank little water. Do you stop swimming? Anything for that matter. While eating something, I might have got a stomach disorder. Do I stop eating? Same thing in life. Thoughts, relationship, everything in life. So we get in. That's what he says. Purusha prakrutistoi bhunkte prakriti janugunan. Purusha prakrutistha prakruto tishtadi. The Purusha, the awareness yourself, prakrutistha, existing in and through the prakriti, the ignorance, your thoughts, your mind, mano buddhi chittam ahankar, sense organs, organs of action, body, the whole creation. Bhunkte prakriti janugunan. I experience it. Who says that? Just be and see. Is it necessary to say I? The whole creation has no voice, no language. Nothing says I. Mountains, stars, planets, your own body. Your body is not afraid of death. I am afraid. Body is not afraid of old age, wrinkles, grey hair. Understand? The fear comes from the I thought. Make that I thought functional. Don't take it as a real. That is the secret. Say the word I, but don't jump into it. Like you use the word coconut. When you see the word coconut, whole fruit is coconut. But the real coconut is the white thing that you eat. The whole personality, I, riches, body, sense organs, thoughts, ignorance, consciousness. The real one is nameless, formless self. Karanam gunasangosya sadasad yoni janmasu. Sadasad yoni janmasu asya gunasangaha karanam. The cause for this individuality to be born in sadyoni, asadyoni, is the guna sangha. When it identifies itself with the body, identifies itself with the mind, identifies itself with perception, thoughts and everything, that becomes the cause for its birth and rebirth in sadyoni, asadyoni. Sadyoni, devatadiyoni, in the bodies of the gods, or in the pasu, animals. If it is before death, after death, during life, if you lose yourself in guna sangha, you are asadyoni, anger, hatred, jealousy, everything. If you are aware of yourself, amanittam, adambittam, ahimsa, kshantirarjava. So while living itself, you can create heaven for yourself. While living itself, you can create a lovely hell for yourself. It's a nice Jain story. A Jain master one day, one big fellow, you know what is the Japanese fellows, big fat ones? Sumo wrestler, one samurai. You know that big samurai, big fighters they are all. Very respected fighters. The samurai goes to a Jain monk and he says, is there a real called heaven and hell? I don't believe in this. You know, he's a mighty fellow. I don't believe in heaven and hell. Then the Jain master tells to this samurai, you are a dunce. Listen, you are a dunce. Means you are stupid. You are stupid. It's a fat. And is useless. Because you know, the samurai, the sumo fellows are, their stomach, our whole body weight will be their stomach weight only. So big. So he says, you are so fat, you are so stupid, you are so... You will never understand it. You don't tell that to a samurai. You don't play games with samurai. His grip on the big sword was tightened, face reddened, and he opens it to cut off the chop of the monk's head. No more is monk, now monkey. You want to chop off the monk's head. Pulls it. The monk smiles and says, here opens the gateway to the hell. Then the samurai said, oh, the teacher has a purpose. Immediately his hand slackened, the redness goes away, and he is very apologetic. Here opens the gateway to heaven. It's all yours. You can make your life a beautiful heaven and you can make it a hell. As long as you think others are making a hell for you, you just don't understand. Nobody makes any of your life hell. You are the most exceptional maestro, the super architect of your hell, because nobody can make hell for you unless you decide to plunge into the hell. When you decide, I will never suffer, let the whole world try. What is the most they can do? Think, what is the most somebody can do for you? Take your house, take your bank balance, take your dhoti, take everything. Somebody move me to walk naked on this earth. Happy man, thanks for taking away everything. No responsibility. Hi, I'm walking. If you are a happy person, who shall make a hell for you? And if you are an unhappy person, in the heaven also you will be unhappy. If you make yourself miserable, even in the heaven also you shall make yourself unhappy. You shall never find your happiness. Impossible. Impossible. Just impossible. The same foodstuff you put down. Some people say, whoa, beautiful, best rice, best dal, best curry, best sweet. What is this rice? Pure white. I don't like this. What is this curry? Too many vegetables. I don't like this vegetable. Now who is making you unhappy? And if you want to make yourself happy with every situation, who shall make you unhappy? Nobody. And if you are miserable, you can never make yourself happy. Nobody can make you happy. Why? You have made yourself miserable. And as long as you are considering other people are making me miserable, you shall be continuously miserable. Why? Even if other people stop away, your misery still doesn't stop because you are miserable. When you consider other people are responsible for your misery, now you are double trouble. You get it from both the sides. From your side, from other side. When you are happy with yourself, nobody can touch you. Because from your side you are happy, others, who cares? And if they make something nice, nice. Doesn't make nice, that's why it is. Oh, that fellow talked nonsense. That garbage he has got in his brain. What else can he talk? Let the fellow talk garbage. It's all yours. Karanam guna. Are you getting it? Guna sangaha asya karanam sadasadyoni janmasu. Sadyoni asadyoni janmasu. After death. You don't worry about after death. Before death itself. In your life. Because of your guna sanga. Attachment or identification with your thoughts and emotions and modifications. You are sometimes sadyoni, very kind. Asadyoni, very cruel. Mani, amani. Dambhi, adambhi. Manitvam. Are you getting that? Himsa, ahimsa. Violent, non-violent. Forgiving, punishing, vengeful. All depends on you. Guna sanga. Sadasadyoni janmasu. So when you thus aware of yourself, Purusha, and this is Prakriti, let me not jump into it. Guna sanga means attracting. You drag everything onto yourself. Then you are suffering. How shall I escape? Simple thing. You don't have to drag, just be yourself. What is dragging? Listen carefully. What is dragging? Dragging is identifying with the limitation. What is freedom? Be with yourself. You don't have to remove things, just be with yourself. And what is being with myself? Upadrashta, Anumanta cha, Bharta, Bhokta, Maheshwara, Ishwara. Paramatmidi chapyukta, Dehesmin Purusha Paraha. Hey Arjuna. Asmin Dehe, in this body, you see yourself. Paramatma iti yukta. They say it, Paramatma. Chetana, consciousness yourself. Which is Upadrashta. See that? Upadrashta. Upa samipe sthitva drishyati, darshati, pashyati. Upadrashta. Seeing but not involving, like Sakshi. Sakshi kevalo nirgunasya. Upadrashta. Upadrashta means samipe sthitva. Staying, you see. 2-3 meanings Shankara has given, very beautiful. Upasamipe drishta. You are with the eyes see. You are upadrashta. You, in your presence, eyes see. Be that. Don't say, I see. So it is all revelry. I'll give a very practical statement. Every statement is practical, beautiful. Somebody talking to you. What a rogue you are. Your ears listening. Do the ear feel bad? Do your ears feel bad? You stupid. Your ears report. Thought also goes. Now you are conscious, upadrashta. He said, am I? What is your reaction level? Nil. Nil. Anytime you react, reaction means forgetfulness. Reaction means there is a forgetfulness behind it. You can choose to react. When you choose to react, you don't lose yourself, lose sight of yourself. When you are trembling, anger, face is changing, people commit suicide, kill others, destroy themselves, set fire to the house, shoot somebody, kill somebody. What are they doing? Yesterday, there's a piece of news. 2 youngsters in Tambaram, in Madras near. These are just in local incident, around the world. 2 youngsters, 19-year-old fellow. He thinks he was in love with a nurse who is working, 23-year-old. Imagine. 19-year-old, she thinks he is in love with her. And that lady also was talking to her. So he thought, oh. Then he, of course, proposes. And she says, no. Then what does he do? Ask her, please come with me. We'll go for a drive. A motorcycle ride. And she tells her father, mother, I'm going to the church. Just see. If you are not interested, why should you do that? Goes with her. Goes with him. He drives her to a lonely place. Another of his friends, 17-year-old, hit her with the cricket bat and kill. 19-year-old fellow. Just forget the situation now. See the working of the mind. Because body is hitting, body is calling, body is taking. But where the conspiracy? The plotting, where the plotting takes place. Why? I'm this man, and she doesn't like me. What does she think? Or she has cheated me, or he has cheated me. When you have a sense of deception, are you getting that? A sense of suffering. We'll think the 19 fellow will understand he is unnecessarily, infatuated with that other girl. Will you ever understand it? It drags. Suppose out of sympathy, that 23-year-old would have said, okay, if I don't do that, fellow will be stupid, may do something wrong. Out of fear, out of sympathy, maybe, who knows, so many things. But look, what happens in the head? One thought. Suicide. Oh, my mother prevented me from marrying that man or woman under the train. Suicide is what? One thought. Guna Sangha, this is Guna Sangha. Totally uncontrolled behavior. The moment you are heavily reacting, you are forgetting yourself. That is why at that moment never take any decision. That is the time, what do you say? I don't want you, I don't want to see your face. No. You want to get out of my head. Very good. Then what do you do? Suppose to your wife, husband and wife fighting. Get out of your side. Oh, I see. Then where does you go? So you take that anger, take that declaration of the angry moment. Oh, she told me to get out. He told me to get out. So you go out. Then what happens? When you cool down, after 2 days, naturally the anger subsides, everything forgotten. I should not have told like that. Why did I do that? And how many times you repent like this? How many times you repent? I should not have. How many times? But you never learn. Why? Forgetful. That is why somebody can forgive you for once, twice, thrice. After that, they ignore you. Why? You are not growing. Think. But one thought, understand. Guna Sangha. Sadasadi yoni animas. But you should be one upadrashta jasya. Consciously experiencing everything. Yes, please understand. Just because you are wise, suddenly the whole world will not be enlightened. There shall be ignorance in the world, they shall behave exactly according to their level. They shall not disappear. Just because your ignorance has gone, that does not mean their ignorance will go away. Just like because you are ignorant, your teacher was not ignorant, your teacher was wise. Or there are some people, wise people. Because of your ignorance, their wisdom, your ignorance did not go. So because of your wisdom, other people's ignorance also will not go. Therefore, accept. Different types of people will be there. Somebody stupid, somebody angry, somebody jealous, somebody, like a child, somebody like a baby, somebody never grown up, somebody smart, intelligent. To come across somebody, the level of your thinking, one, like a wise man, very difficult to come across. It's like a billionaire looking for another billionaire company. Will he ever get it? How many billionaires are there? Whereas in wisdom, it is possible because everybody can be wise, everybody can know himself. So you are upadrashta, just perceiving. Right. Upadrashta cha. He gives an example of the traditional example, like a yajna. When a ritual is taking place, somebody just knowing it, looking at it, but he has nothing to do with it. Upadrashta. Like, you can take an example like Nataka Deepa Prakarana, Nataka Deepa, like a lamp in the house. Now this lamp is here. This lamp is lighting up. Beautiful talks going on, lights up. A dance goes on, lights up. Dead body kept it, lights up. Everybody tired and sleeping, lights up. Everybody wakes up and dances, lights up. When everybody is dancing, the light doesn't dance. When everybody is tired, light is not tired. When everybody is dead, the light doesn't get off, switch off. The light goes on. Light of consciousness like that. Whatever may be the type of thoughts, upadrashta. Whatever may be the type of experiences, sight, touch, taste, smell, everything, it illumines. Anumanta cha. Anumanta. Anumanta means beautiful. Anumati pradhana karta as though. Anumanta means karya karana praptisi pravrittisi swayam apravrittapi pravritta iva tad anukulya vibhavyate. Tad anukula vibhavyate. So, anumanta. Anumanta means anumodana karta. Like as though, see, consciousness is there. The eyes are seeing. It is not preventing the eyes from looking at anything. Suppose the individuality decides to see something which it should not see, consciousness will not withdraw its blessing. Anumanta, it is so beautiful. Consciousness is there. Suppose the individuality decides, I want to kill somebody, that also he will bless. I am going to hug somebody, that also he will bless. I want to see the sunrise, that also he will bless. I want to look what the other person is doing, that also will bless. Listen to beautiful song and sound of a waterfall. Listening, why they are talking to him? That also blesses. It blesses the beautiful speech, also blesses the capacity to gossip. Anumanta. It doesn't prevent. It's a beautiful word. Like upadrashta, anumanta. It doesn't prevent you from doing anything. Whatever you do, it goes with you. Whatever the individuality does, it goes along with it. Whatever. That is why returning to yourself becomes easier. Because you are not the doer. You are the akarta avokta consciousness. Anumanta, in whose presence activity is taking place. Upadrashta anumanta cha bharta bharati. It fills up everything in this universe. Bharta. Bharanam nama dehendriya manobuddhinam sangatanam chaitanya atma pararthyena nimitta bhutena chaitanya abhasanam yat swarupa dharanam tat chaitanyatma krutameva bharta. Big line, what it means is consciousness fills up everything. Deha indriya, sense organs, body, mind, as I told you, experiencing anything. In every experience of sight, taste, touch, smell, it is the Anubhava Swarupa. Bharta fills up everything. Are you getting that language, Anubhava? Experience is continuous. Experiencing a sight, you need the eyes. Experiencing a touch, you need your skin. Experiencing a sound, you need your ear. But experiencing, but we in a hurry, what is it? Nothing to experience. Huh? Are you getting that? When you say there is nothing to experience, that is the time you are with yourself. Because you think perception, sensation is exciting, you are bored because the perception is not there, sensation is not there. Why people feel bored? Because sensation orientation. So people feel bored. The sensation is not there. If you are with yourself, sensation is there, fantastic. Not there also, fantastic. Understand? And can you have trouble-free sensation? That is the best sensation you can ever get. Trouble-free sensation. Like I told you the other day, sugar-free sugar, fat-free cheese, trouble-free sensation, where there is no individuality. Very good. I smile, you also smile. Why? Don't ask. Why do I? You sing, I listen. I laugh, you listen. Why? Don't ask. Trouble-free. Suppose you are smiling. Why are you smiling? Huh? Why are you crying? What's wrong? Let the person cry. How does it matter? How do you know is he crying for happiness or unhappiness? Suppose unhappiness, if you want to help the person, help out. Understand? You can wipe out somebody's tear. Tear you can wipe out. Can you take away the person's unhappiness if the person has decided to be unhappy? That is why when you try to make poor man rich, you find it extremely difficult, as even to make a rich man, preventing him from feeling poor. Are you getting that both points? A rich person feeling poor, can you ever make him rich? Billions, but the fellow still think poor. That poverty who will take away? Material poverty. Huh? Somebody is materially rich, nobody can take it. Somebody is materially poor, you can give him something, but more you give, more the person wants. As even the world or the physical body, same thing also mind. Emotionally, absolutely healthy, happy with himself, fantastic. But suppose somebody is feeling emotionally down and out, you want to fill up that emotions, you shall try to fill up the bottomless pot. That is why relationships don't work. Because nobody can fill up your life, understand. Your emptiness must go by yourself. You must discover the fullness in yourself. Nobody can fill up your emptiness. Are you getting that? If you are filled by somebody's fullness, are you getting that? When somebody fills it up, that somebody will go, no. Even if a thought fills your life, imagine, if a thought fills your life, thought may be your own. The object is not your own, but the thought of somebody makes you happy, or thought of something makes you happy. You will be empty, because the thought will disappear. Are you getting that? If you say somebody is filling up my life, the person is dead. Person is gone. The man disappears, the woman disappears. And which image of the person you like? Maybe 15-year-old you liked the person. Now the person is 25 and a rascal. What do you do? You even stop loving your own husband, your own wife, your own child, your own friend, everybody. Where are they? Why? At one time, they are very loving. What happened? Disappeared. That is why as long as you are trying to fill up your life, your emptiness with somebody or with something, you shall continue to be empty. When you are filling up yourself with yourself fullness, oh boy, thereafter everybody is a bonus. Everything is bonus. Everybody is bonus, everything is bonus. Why? Happy man. Absolutely happy. No problem. Total bonus. Happy with yourself. Why do people like the bonus when they are working in the company? Why do they like bonus? Because whatever belongs to them, they get. Apart from that, they get something else. You know? Why bonus is liked? Whatever mine is mine, but whatever not mine also is mine. Abba. So happiness, whatever is mine is mine. I'm happy. Other things, bonus. That man is a bonus, that woman is a bonus, that food is bonus, the taste is bonus, the smell is bonus, the sight is bonus. What a thing. See, when we went to Orissa, those of you went, what a place, huh? Beautiful. Or other people can go also sometime. Lovely food. Bonus. Suppose you say, oh, that place was nice, then coming back here, I want to go back there. Ah. Is it possible? Is it possible? Can you live in somebody's house? Oh, that man's house is so good. Can you live in that man's house? Oh, that woman's house is so nice. Can you live in that people's house? You have to live in your own house. So make your house beautiful. Can you drive somebody's car? Nor can you live somebody's life. Make your life beautiful. How long can you drive somebody's car, somebody's life, somebody's this, somebody? No, Swamiji, you don't understand. You are a sannyasi. That is the trouble. You don't understand relationship. Oh, okay, enlighten me. Hey, my partner, my husband, my baby, my lover, my beloved. Oh. Together, we complement each other. Oh, I see. Complementing each other means what? I am empty, he is also empty. Right? So between the two, I have something, he doesn't have. He has something, I don't have. Together, we have everything. We are a bond. Oh, wait. Just wait. Once one person gets fed up, when somebody fills it up, your emptiness is gone or emptiness is filled up. Just see that imagery. Empty pot. The pot is empty. You fill up something. You feel heavy. Whatever is filling it up is no more, it suppose disappears. What do you do? The question the idealist will ask is, but why should it disappear? It disappears. Why should it disappear? Why was it not there? Exactly for that reason it will disappear. When you are asking, why should it disappear? Ask yourself the question, why was it not there in the first place? Exactly for that reason it will go away. Why? It was not there, therefore it will not be there. So as long as you are empty, nobody can fill you up. And by chance you feel filled up by somebody, you will be always afraid of that person. There will be no love, there will be only fear. If by chance she goes away, she is looking at something, he is looking at something, the fear will be there. Why? Whatever is filling me. Now, You are afraid. It's going away somewhere. When you are full, you don't need, there is no dependence on anything whatsoever. Understand? So, Bharta is the fills up everything. Acha, the same thing also, Bhokta Maheshwara is the one Upalabdhi Karta, in whose presence everything is experienced. Bhokta. Maheshwara, and that in it is Ishvara in you, Maheshwara. Mahansasa Ishwarasya. See that from the, straight from the individual, Atma, I, the self, it goes into Ishvara. Sarva Ishvara, Sarvabhutanam, Hruddesha Arjuna, it will come later on. Ahamatma Gudakesha Sarvabhutasya. I am the self in all the beings. Hey Arjuna, they call it Paramatmeti. Paramatma, Aham, Atma, Paramatma, everything. Asmin Dehe Purushaha Paraha. In this body, the Supreme One is Purusha. Paraha, Desha Kala Vastu Parisya, available at all times, all places, in everything. That is the Purusha. Everybody is same. When you see that Purusha as yourself, Prakriti includes your body, everything. So Purusha, Prakriti, Para Prakriti, Apara Prakriti. Ishvara alone is existing. Sarvata Pani Padam Tate, Sarvato Okshi Shiromukham, Sarvata Shruti Malloke, Sarvam Avritti Tishtati. His hands are his hands, all legs are his legs, all ears are his ears, all are everything his, her, its, don't worry. Whether it is masculine, feminine, neuter, makes no difference. Everything is one absolute existence. Iti, one who knows such a person, read, and we shall see it afternoon. Yaevam vetti purusham prakrutim cha gunaisah sarvatha vartamanopi nasabhuyo vijayate. Simple translation, we shall see in the meaning. Yaevam purusham vetti. Yah evam purusham vetti. One who knows this Purusha, which is Anumanta, Upabhokta, Dharta, Bharta, Maheshwara, Paramatma, that is one's own self. He knows it, one who knows. Prakritim cha gunaishaha, knows the Purusha, knows the Prakriti, knows gunas. Such a person, sarvatha vartamanopi, even though he is engaging himself in all activities, sarvatha, sarva prakarahi vartamanopi. You can be a king or a kamana. Ordinary person, absolute person. Seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, smelling, doing everything. Sarvatha vartamanopi. We shall see in the afternoon. Hey Arjuna, nasabhuyo abhijayate. He is never reborn. He is free here once for all. There is no rebirth. Because he is never born to be reborn. Unborn, ajo nitya sasvatayam purana. Unborn, all-pervasive awareness. Call it Ishvara, call it creation, call it Purusha, call it Prakriti, call it anything you like. One alone is existing. Nobody stands apart. Close your eyes. Thank you, friends. Please think over these things. These verses are very beautiful, as I told you. Before you come to class, just see that totality